All right, one more look at our free agent signing and re-signings, as well as the contract restructures before we get into the 7-round mock draft. So, gentlemen,
The
I
fun
have
part.
it teed up here. We have the 27th overall pick. We only have 6
Yeah,
selections, though, and
not
we
much
have
pick.
several holes that we need to address here. The depth is going to be tested in Buffalo. It was certainly tested last year with all of the injuries that they ultimately had to deal with. Any scenario where you're moving up, is there any player that you covet for the Buffalo Bills?
I think moving down is a more realistic thing for the Bills. Like you said, they have so many holes, not many draft picks. I know the fans would love a Bijan Robinson
Right,
in the
right.
backfield over there.
Yeah,
You got some
yeah.
interior offense, some offensive line help could help them also. Osiris Torrance, big guy in the middle. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's some guys you could trade up for, but with the roster and the lack of draft picks, I don't think it would be with the word responsible to trade up for the
You gotta
Buffalo
be,
Bills.
gotta be responsible out here, bro.
You gotta be responsible, bro.
Listen, we're gonna get crucified in the comments because we don't pick Bijan. Just
Yeah,
wanna
I
because we
mean,
don't
you
pick
got to
him.
you got to
You know what
take
I'm
your beating
saying?
sometimes, man. But
Yeah.
but as Jake mentioned it, we kind of stay true to form as far as our belief is the offensive line is the most
Trenches.
important
Yeah.
position group. And when
Oh
I
yeah,
look at the most recent Super Bowl, right, you had the two teams with the best offensive lines playing for a championship. At the end of the
yeah.
day,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, you had the teams with the two best offensive lines. You could argue top three, for Kansas City, what have you, but those
Right.
were those were upper echelon offensive lines. When we quarterback play, skill position, defense, all of it matters. Don't get me wrong, but no position group, no collective position group is more important than the offensive line. So that's why you might see us make the painful hard decision of passing on a Bijan in certain instances. Without further ado, Will
Remember,
Anderson,
remember,
Murphy,
Bills
ooh,
Mafia.
mouse.
We gotta be responsible. You ain't got a lot of picks, bro. So
You
sexy and
you
the
gotta you
flash and
gotta let
dash.
you gotta let Bills Mafia feel the way they want to feel, man.
Nah, man. I gotta tell them the truth, bro. I gotta hit him
No,
where
I
it
mean we go
hurts.
tell them.
You know what I
Man,
mean?
Bryce Young went 16th overall.
That's crazy.
Um,
Wow.
my guy Torrance went, so that's who
Jordan
I was
Addison out of there.
eyeing. That's who I was eyeing. All
Oh,
right.
Bijan's right there for the
That's
taking.
that's terrible.
Come on, Carolina. Like, come on.
These are bad offers.
Yeah, terrible, bro.
Yes, sir. All right, we're on the clock here. The aforementioned Bijan is here for the taking. To me, it comes down to who's on the board, right? That's what it comes down to for me. Ryan Brzee.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking.
That's what you thinking?
Yeah, that's an easy decision for me.
Easy decision, huh?
And here's the thing. I know people are they're gonna argue about the Bijan. Bijan's there, but you gotta understand something, man. And I know the Bills they were looking to trade for Christian McCaffrey, but you didn't. Did you lose the playoff game because of your running back, or did you lose the
Mhm.
playoff game because of other things that you need to take care of?
No, they
What's
lost the
good?
playoff game because they couldn't stop Cincinnati run game and they couldn't run the
Rush the passer.
football. It's the
No, they,
trenches
they
for
they couldn't
Buffalo.
generate a pass rush either.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Brian Brzee, I said it right.
Brzee. Yep.
Brzee, he can do that for you. What did I call him?
The
The,
the
the, the
the
line
Line
of
of
scrimmage
scrimmage
discriminator.
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 Yeah. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about, man? Good hands, violent hands. He can rush the passer. He can defend the run. And I don't know how you don't select him. I like the other two guys on there, Nolan Smith.
I'm,
I
I'm gonna
like
tell you. I'm
Lucas
gonna tell
Van
you.
Ness.
I'm gonna tell you exactly why we don't select them because we
Okay.
only
Why
have
is that?
6 picks here.
Okay. You
That's
trade
the reason why
down
we don't select them. As I'm
because
looking at it, I'm looking at the board here. So we got Brzee. That's the top defensive lineman based on NFL mock draft database. We have Luke Van Ness out here. Nolan
Nolan
Smith.
Smith.
Isaiah Foskey. Now, the question will be, well, we don't necessarily need edge like that. I don't think you can ever have too many good pass rushers, guys who can set a physical edge. So that's my thought process there. Then we talk about getting big up front, right? Siaka
Real
Ika,
big. Real big.
real big. You know what I mean? We're fans
Mozzie
of
Smith.
Thule. Mozzie Smith's out here.
That's
You already
true.
have your Kalijah Kancey and
You do it,
Oliver. So
Abler.
I think this is an opportunity to garner some additional draft capital. You can talk me out of it. You can talk me out of it, but that's my thought process.
No, I'm with that.
Okay.
I'm comfortable.
So then we have to be very strategic in terms of who are we then pivoting to, right? Who are we then pivoting to based on the names, based on the positions of need?
Well, it'd be Ika, run stuff in defensive tackle.
It's a good point,
Smith.
Jay. Real good point.
Oh yeah, once Von Miller went down,
yeah,
it was kind of a wrap.
Defense kind of fell apart. Defense kind of fell apart at that point.
Fell apart.
Yeah. No Epinesa, no Epinesa. He didn't get it done.
Yeah, I need more from Rousseau, man. Rousseau and Epinesa. Need more. And then of course Shaq Lawson is on the move as well. He's an unrestricted free agent. So I wouldn't be opposed to going edge, assuming Brzee isn't available when we trade down. That's my thought process. The trenches, regardless. The trenches, regardless. But that's my thought process there. A guy like Steve Avila is somebody that I'd like to target on day 2 as well.
I agree.
Okay.
Can we trade down?
Darnell Wright, Dawan Jones, both of those guys as well.
And Derek said it was talking about Darnell Wright maybe playing guard. I could understand it, the way he plays, but I think I would leave him at right tackle.
Let him live at right tackle.
Yeah,
all right.
Let him live at right tackle.
Where do we trade down to?
Let's drop back to Philly.
All right, let's do it. All right. Nolan Smith, Forbes, Van Ness.
Brzee still on the board.
Brzee is right there.
Brzee,
excuse me. Brzee, get him. Grab him. Let's do it.
All right, Omar.
Yo.
All right. Oh, I forgot to make sure that our viewers could see what moves we've made thus far.
Oh, yeah.
Preceding the draft.
The context.
Bijan's still there. What y'all talking about? Y'all talking about Brzee. Bijan's still right there looking you in the face.
Bro, stop it.
All right.
We talked about
Brian Brzee is the pick.
Listen, is the pick. You need to put responsibility in the what's the thing we got down there? The scrolling marquee. What is it called? Is that what it's called? I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah. Yeah, we can go with scrolling marquee.
Yeah.
No, I like it. We were able to add a 3rd round pick as well as a 7th round pick and still get the player that ultimately.
Is Bijan still on the board? He gone. All right. I was thinking about trading back up, but we got to stay responsible. We got to be responsible, man. Stop it. Got to stay responsible. All right.
Back on the clock.
Chris Smith.
Check that O-line.
Steve Avila.
Oh,
Bergeron, Duncan. Charbonnet, Evans, Bigsby. We do want to come away with a running back. Not going to the well just yet. She writes Nathaniel Dell. There's a question mark opposite Stefon Diggs. Certainly passed beyond 2023. Gabe Davis going into the last year of his deal as well. So certainly a couple things that we need to think about, consider. I'm on the Steve Avila train. That's me.
Yeah,
are you joining me on the Steve Avila train?
You know I'm on the train. I'm on the Avila train because that his tape, man. Like watching him at the Senior Bowl, you saw the physicality, the nastiness. Went back to watch the tape, and it's the same. I think he was just he's like a diamond in the rough. Not a lot of people were talking about him before the Senior Bowl, and I think he's moving up boards, man. So Avila to help that offensive line. We want to be able to run the ball in December and January because that's what they could win all the regular season games they want to.
Right.
In December and January, we need to be able to run the football and stop the run. And I think Avila and Brzee are 2 incredible guys to do that.
Absolutely. The thing that you have to be cognizant of as far as running the football, because again, you have Josh Allen, so you're gonna put it in the air. You're gonna put it in the air. Right. And he has the howitzer of an arm, so it doesn't really matter what the conditions are. He's going to sling it. But you got to be able to shorten games. I think that's where the run game comes into play. And it is demoralizing when you move people off the ball. It just takes the wind out of their sails. And Buffalo needs to be able to win in different ways. Right now, it is Josh Allen save us. In most instances, he can, but he won't be able to do so all the time, particularly when you're playing the best opponents, teams that are more complete, right, and can beat you in a multitude of ways. So that's the evolution with respect to Buffalo. They need to learn how to win in different ways. Yeah, Kancey is still available, You know, and had it not been for Ed Oliver, I would
Yeah,
I would
you
be
take him
yeah, I
quickly.
would certainly be taking him. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not sure what the other 31 teams are doing in this particular mock draft. But we're gonna go with Steve Avila and bolster that offensive line. All right, we had a pair of third-round selections, 91 and 94. So we're going to wait a bit here. Andre Carter, Voorhees, Harrison, Sidney Brown off the board.
Harrison, Zach
Ray
Pickens.
Rice, Freeland, Roshan. I'm seeing Roshan in the third a lot.
Yeah,
And
that's
you
that side
probably,
speed.
Mims,
yep,
That side speed. He
yep.
showed it.
Oh,
Seen him
Deuce
in
Vaughn just
pass
went in the
block.
third.
Deuce Vaughn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Keon Benton, Toto, Brown,
Like a run,
Evans,
like a little
Gay.
bit of a run at the running back position,
Yeah.
as deep as it is. Nah.
Boys offering trash, bro. What's going on? It's offensive.
Falcons offered a decent one, but no, we're good. All right, let's take a look at what we have to work with. Tucker Kraft, Diane Henley. We lost Edmunds. There is, second level of the
Linebacker.
defense. Although we brought in Levante David, so it's not necessarily a
Got to go and get it done.
glaring need.
Right.
Absolutely. You hit the nail on the head right there. They understood. And again, offensive line, most important position group in the game, man.
And they had one of the. I was looking at the reviewing the PFF grades, and they had one of the worst run blocking, according to PFF. Got to put the disclaimer out there. Run blocking grades just across the board. Didn't matter who the guy was; it was bad. So and not that PFF's the end all be all. Kind of gives you a general census of how they came out, and I mean, I don't think it's that far off because they're not good at it. It is what it is. But I think adding a Steve Avila kind of adds that no nonsense power, push that you would want from the O line. So I think it's fantastic, and obviously he can pass block as well. So
what's the word?
They can go in a lot of different directions right now.
They really can.
They need a running back. I think they need another wide receiver.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, Derek. That's my guy.
Okay. Oh yeah,
that's my guy.
It's
Derek. Abanikanda is my guy.
He's still on the board?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's way down there in the depths.
Yeah, my draft database. They don't see the brilliance just yet.
To me, he's a
wait till this combine. Wait till this combine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What does the receiver look like?
Oh, they got Dell out here now.
Tank.
You got Parker Wash. I prefer Parker over Dell, but
I've been watching a lot of Tyler Scott recently. I think he's impressive as well from Cincinnati.
Yeah. I'd agree with that. See, I would probably pivot, Jake, based on where we're at right now. I mean, it depends. But if I didn't go receiver here, I'd look for like a Michael Wilson or a Puka Nacua a little bit later to get that size that you're looking for opposite Diggs.
Got your guy from Princeton. He got that size.
Yeah, he does.
Just don't have that separation.
Great hands, but he can't run routes.
I saw somebody talking about him playing maybe tight end. I don't know if that's.
They always want to move people to tight end.
If you slow at receiver, you got some size. They say move to tight end.
I always want to move you to tight end.
That's the move. We could still go corner.
Darius Rush.
But Jamie's still out there.
Jamie is.
I don't hate it.
Jamie is still out there. So we talking about Micah Hyde in his last year of his contract. Mm-hmm. We're talking about
Donovan Wilson's only on a 2-year deal.
Right. And they do rotate them. They do play with the safeties a lot. You know what? I ain't mad at it, bro.
Jammy?
Yeah.
Is it jammy time?
Jammy, man.
Let's do it,
man. The intensity he plays with, man. He just.
Oh yeah, that's a competitor.
He goes 110 miles per hour, all day
That's
long.
a competitor, man. I'm watching him at the Senior Bowl in the one. I'm like, bro, relax, bro.
Can't help it, bro. It's a drug, bro. Relax, it's in him, bro.
All right, we're right back on the board here.
That was quick.
Caillou Blue Kelly's out here. Jalen Jones, EJ Turner, Garrett Williams, Darius Rush, as I mentioned.
I'm gonna be real with you, man.
Ivan Pace Jr. It's a guy that people need to keep their eye on.
I like Garrett Williams. I don't know what he is coming off that injury, but he's a guy with target as well.
Intriguing. So that's an intriguing one right there. You're right about that.
I prefer him in zone, so he can click and close. But yeah, I like him with his eyes on the quarterback or on the ball. I should say that.
What say you, Headley?
Yeah, I like Garrett Williams a lot. I think him and Rush. I like both of those corners. Buffalo. I know they drafted your boy Elam last year. I think the 7th round guy got some run also. So it's a need, but I think they got bigger needs. I think we could go back to the defensive line again. We could go get an edge rusher or a 3-time. My boy Ade, or our boy Ade, is still on there from Northwestern. I know you talked about Ed Oliver before, but both of them guys rushing from the interior, that would be something.
He's a special player. I would buck the trend for a guy like him because they need size. They really need some size up front. Jordan Phillips isn't there anymore. You know,
I got Brise.
We did get Brise, but I think he's a special player. He is. I could get on board with bucking the trend for him. I like the Garrett Williams thought process too, though. I do.
Corner.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about it. We got Trey White, Teron Johnson. We brought back Dane Jackson. We got Kyer Elam. Yeah. Yeah.
Christian Benford. That's the guy.
Christian Benford is out there. Garrett Williams would be nice, but I think he's a little bit more of a luxury at this point, right? And if we're just talking about best player available, you know, you could make an argument for Ade. So I'm on board with that. Drew, you got any rebuttals? You look like you want to rebut.
You on mute? I think you on mute.
Yeah.
You thinking, Drew?
Yeah, I'm doing some research. I'm just checking. So I will say this: Ed Oliver's contract's done after this year.
It's true.
So I'm just saying, I like Garrett Williams. Listen, I like him, but I don't want to go that way, bro.
Derek's so the thought process that maybe you look at one of these receivers up here, man. You know, Dell was doing this thing.
Tank can uncover quick. He can uncover real quick.
Mm-hmm. That was the issue, and I think he has a better feel for it than Isaiah McKenzie. Whereas Isaiah McKenzie, you know, will create separation against man. He doesn't know where to sit down in zones, man.
I think McKenzie more of a gadget player, kind of.
I thought he could be a better, you know, slot guy as you know with time and develop, but he's unfortunately didn't work out that way. So
let me ask you though, why did they lose the playoff game?
The trenches.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You still got Tyler Scott out there. You know what I'm saying? Or Carl Brooks. I like Carl Brooks would be a consolation prize too. I'm not even gonna try to say it.
No.
Adetomawa.
Adetomawa Adebaware. All right, let's do it. Let's get off the fence, man. Say it with your chest. They got him listed as an edge, but he's a 3-tech.
He's 3-tech.
We'll do it all, but yeah, we like him as a 3-tech. All right. We're getting big.
Yeah. There you go. I think now we could probably go one of those talented running backs or receivers. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now we can get fancy.
Yeah, get sexy. Out here.
Yeah, put on the lingerie. Let's get it, man. Let's go.
Yeah, that trade down in the first generated that 94th pick there. Yeah. So that's good work. And again, we still get the player that we coveted in Brian Brzee. No.
Come on, man.
No.
Come
on. And no. All right.
Egregious.
They're your backs. Y'all just be dissing Sean Tucker like that, man. Why y'all diss Sean Tucker like that, man?
He's nice.
Yeah.
Kendra and Israel, they run with a different type of intensity. Yeah. Both Kendra
they really
and
do.
Israel, they run
Tucker,
different, man.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. I like them both. I like them both.
Who's the best fit? Abanikanda. But we don't have to get it. We don't have to get him.
Who's the receivers? Who's the receivers?
Yeah.
The boy Tyler Scott.
Tyler Scott. My guy Puka
Dontavian
Nakua.
Wicks. Don't disrespect Dontavian Wicks. Puka's out there. Mingo.
Got Ronnie Bell too.
Dante Demas.
Demas got some speed. Get them hands right. Got some speed. What you thinking? What you thinking?
Wait for a Mingo. We can wait for a Mingo.
That size right there.
Yeah. Any more work we need to do on that offensive line?
I think we could, yeah.
We could. We could add a tackle. We could add a tackle.
I think we need another guard.
You think so?
I think so. Saffold is out.
Oh yeah, Saffold is out.
Yeah, the only guys in the line I like is Deion Dawkins, maybe a Mitch Morse, but yeah,
he's not a fan of Spencer Brown. Yeah,
they stuck with Mitch Morse for now. I think he played okay. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm thinking Kendra too, Jake.
Yeah, I like Kendra a lot.
I'm thinking Kendra too. He and Abanikanda, but I'm just thinking about the offense, their scheme. I think Miller might be a better fit.
Think so?
Yeah, I want to see Abanikanda. Honestly, I want to see him in the outside zone. That's what I want to see. I want to see him deep, 7 yards deep in the outside zone. I don't want him lining up next to, Josh Allen taking inside hand. I think Kendra Miller would be a better fit for that type of offense, to be honest with you.
I'm not mad at it.
All right, safety. We got our safety. Linebacker would be Depp. So let's go with Miller here, and then at 139, let's see what we can do along this offensive line.
Bernard Joseph, Winters, Brown, Williams.
Sure, why the hell not?
Yeah, one down, get an extra pick.
Yep.
No, we just get ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
You got Olu right there, but Morse is at the center.
You wouldn't play Olu anywhere but center, right?
I don't think I would. You could go Emil, Ekior.
Oh yeah. He got flexibility.
Yeah,
he got flexibility.
Yeah, I think Ekior is probably the right guy here. Let's take a quick look.
Hey, go back to linebacker.
Ivan Pace.
Now you got Nick Herbig, bro.
Herbig.
He shouldn't be there, bro. Ivan Pace shouldn't be there. Wow, bro.
You think Herbig is more of an edge or?
No, he's more of edge. No, he's more. I think he's more. I don't know, he's not bad in space, bro. So I don't know. I'm putting him in space consistently. I think he's come off the edge. That's why we have him rushing the passer consistently.
Ekior work for you guys? Because that's one of my draft.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Yeah, I'm good with it, bro.
More trenches. Simulator didn't like it, man. C+.
Kick rock simulator.
I think that's because your boy was still on the board, bro.
Herbig?
Yeah, that's why, bro.
Yeah, maybe. Carl Brooks still out there.
No,
probably won't have a shot at him though.
I'm trying to get Ivan Pace Jr.
We can't get Brooks, bro. It's too late, bro. It's a wrap.
Too late?
Yeah, wrap it up, bro.
Luter, Ronnie Bell, Jeremy Banks, Hayner, McBride, Gwynn, Peoples, Ventra, Miller, Malik Cunningham, Jenna Redmond. Easy's still out there. What are you guys doing? Well, Ryan Hayes out here.
Ryan Hayes still out there.
Henry, the guy everybody hates.
Yeah.
Big Jared Clark. Come in there, get you a little beef up front.
Nesta Jade could play some 3
Silvera.
Daniel Scott out there at the safety.
All right, let's take a look. Wanted to add that receiver. Mingo's available. Who else is available at the receiver position? Birchford Wheaton, Justin Shorter, Jake Bobo, Trey Tucker, Speedster.
Running out of options, bro.
Like Jalen Wayne.
Mingo might be the guy, bro.
Separation at the top of the route with the physicality, just a different type, different body type.
Let's go with Mingo.
Okay, with Mingo.
In my draft database, they like that one.
Yeah, I got my guy Jake Bobo out there.
I can't imagine Mingo going this late. I think, assuming he punctuates his pre-draft process at the combine, I'd be surprised. I would be surprised if he's available this late. Your boy Davis Allen out here. All right, 2 more picks.
What corners we got? Just want to see what's there. Miles Brooks, Deshaun Jameson,
Jadron Smith, Steve Gilmore.
Yeah, I watched more Gilmore. That's Stefon brother.
Oh man, he disrespected him. Got Kayvon Merriweather, smart player out there at safety. DJ Johnson, Caleb Murphy, Daryl Johnson,
DJ Dale, Gerard Clark. Want to add some size to the interior of the defense. I know we've addressed interior D-line a couple times already, but they need a bit of an overhaul, to be perfectly frank. Davis Allen gives you really good inline blocker. We want to run the football a bit more, right?
He does give you that. Yeah. And he has some red zone
chops.
Yeah.
And after Dawson Knox on the depth chart, it's kind of bare at tight end. So
yeah,
good. Get my guy, bro.
Tight end.
Grab
Davis
him, bro.
Allen?
Yeah, let's not think twice about it. I don't want him to.
You don't want to miss out.
Nah, because last time we missed out on
a
previous
Vegas.
Yeah, hurt. Clifford, got Sean Clifford out there.
Matt Barkley is your backup at quarterback.
No, we ain't got to force that, bro. He good. He not gonna play, bro. Don't worry about it. Josh Allen, a different breed.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not playing, bro.
Got Akeem Richards out there. Interior offensive line.
That's true.
Yeah.
I like to see him.
So who we got? We got
So AJ Klein walked. Tremaine Edmunds obviously is gone. We did bring in Levante David. Probably use a little depth here at linebacker.
2-year contract.
Yeah.
So that.
That last pick always tough, man.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Aubrey Miller.
Aubrey Miller, Sean Richards, man.
All right, so hold on. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Let's do our best Al Davis, bro. Let's just straight up traits, bro. That's what we're looking for. That's it. Don't worry about nothing else. Just traits. Let's see what happens, bro. Diamond in the rough. Can we hit it?
Traits at what position?
It doesn't matter, bro. I just said traits. Yeah, bro. Traits is the position, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, I probably would add a Hunter Lupke to my running back room. That's what I would do. But
they're not doing what you're saying they're gonna do though. That you want to do.
But we hear talking about it, man. I can make the case, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to. That's cool.
Yeah.
Let's as we work through this last pick, because for Headley it's a CM Richards, Aubrey Miller. Simple, right? Drew's talking about traits, but he ain't naming nobody.
I just said traits, bro.
Headley, work through this draft thus far, right? And of course, I'll preface it by saying we were in the 26 hole. We traded down with the Philadelphia Eagles. We were able to add a 3rd-round pick as well as a 7th-round pick. Of course, we still get the player that we coveted in Brian Brzee, 30th overall, and we also add Adetomiwa Adebaware, a really impressive interior defensive lineman to add to Brian Brzee up front. We really want to get after the passer and control the line of scrimmage in the run game. So I think those 2 players will go a long way to doing that. But Headley, top to bottom, your thoughts on the draft and these players?
I think it's a trend right here. It's physicality. Brzee, physical football player, line of scrimmage discriminator. Drew dubbed him that. Steve Avila, that's another physical guy on the interior of the offensive line. Jamie Robinson, physical safety, come down. He'll stick, reads and reacts really well. You got Ade. He plays with twitch, with physicality. Kendra Miller, he could go the distance, but he also is a physical guy. You got Emil with some versatility against the offensive line. Mingo is a physical receiver opposite of Stefon Diggs. And then Davis Allen, man, he's a physical blocker. So you know, we really took that to heart what Cincinnati did to us in the playoffs, running the football down our throats, and we added physicality all along this draft class. So, you know, to me, it's an A+.
Can you go to tackle? I think I know who I want. Yeah, go ahead and get the Gator, bro. Let's go ahead and do it.
Or Ranger Seam Richards, Edley.
I can tell you what about a Senior Bowl.
I think they both had good Senior Bowls.
Yeah.
I think your boy Garage, that's how you say it, Drew?
Garage.
Yeah, he surprised me a little bit, man. He was pretty consistent throughout the week. I think maybe a little more consistent than Richards. We got a guard, Avila, so yeah, we can go get your boy, the Gator, a tackle.
Ekiyor is an interior guy too. I mean, I know he can play tackle, but you probably want him playing center or guard.
Yeah,
so
let's go get a tackle.
All right, good call, Drew.
You know what I'm saying? Headley picked the Gator, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, he did. Drew, your favorite pick among this group, not named Brzee, Avila, or Robinson?
It is going to be at a Tomaway. That's who the guy is. They were talking. I heard some people talking about. They were likening him to Aaron Donald, just the way he played at the Senior Bowl. His hands. He has. He's a shorter guy. So he has the leverage and the advantage. You can see that
leverage.
Yeah, and you can see it over and over. So yeah, I'm gonna go with him. It's the low hanging fruit for me. But I also like Davis Allen. Really, I like him a lot because he can block. I think him and Darnell Washington. When I think about the tight ends right off the top of my head are really good blockers. And then, like I said earlier, Allen gives you that red zone threat that you want in the red zone. So obviously we know they have Dawson Knox. I get it, but Allen just gives you a little bit more element to the tight end position. So,
all right, I think we've done a good job here with Buffalo. They presented a unique challenge, being $17 million over the cap, finding a way to get under the cap while adding a couple of pieces from a veteran perspective, and then outfitting this roster with physicality, at the point of attack, whether it be, getting off the ball in the running game or stopping the runs. You know what I mean? So yeah, I really like what we've done here. We broke tendency a little bit. Again, I think the key for us was the trade down situation. You guys were banging on the table, Drew in particular, for Bryan Brzee at 26. We still managed to get him at 30, and then we're able to add a couple additional picks as well, including Davis Allen and Adaborare. I may have butchered his name, but
no, you sound good.
That was my best attempt here at 11 p.m. Eastern. So that's going to do it. That's going to do it. Guys, let us know what you think of our 2 7-round mock drafts, as well as the work we did in free agency for either of these teams. That's the Seattle Seahawks and Buffalo Bills. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube channel is Couch Potato General Manager. Again, the website is couchpotatogm.com. We'll see you guys Friday with another 2 teams as we rebuild them.